Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video, and welcome to the day where I celebrate my book being published by opening my own book box. And by that I mean it's my own when it comes to I got this home with me, and also my book is in this book box, so it's my own in that way as well. So this video is to share my excitement about this book box and about the publishing of my book, and I hope you want to celebrate it with me as well. And me and another author that's in this book box, we went down to where the headquarters are at and we packed this book box together with the two publishers. I just got back from that trip yesterday, like very late yesterday. I'm very tired today, but I thought that I don't want to like let this sit like this forever, and I just want to open it with you, so we're gonna do that in this video. But I knew very early on that my book was gonna be in a book box. I didn't know if I was gonna share the book box with any other new releases or if I was gonna get my own, because they are publishing so many new releases and so many debut authors and have done for the last couple of years. They tend to do maybe 2 or 3 books in each book box. 3 books is their maximum, I think. I don't think they do more, but I knew very early on about this, and then we got the question, me and the other author, we got the question if there was something in the book box that we would like to handpick ourselves or something that we would like to have in the book box. From there we went back and forth between us, the authors, and the publishers, saying what was affordable, seeing what prints we would like and what bookmarks and such. It was a lot of back and forth, just voting for what we liked the best. And I put out a very big wish that I didn't think was gonna happen. And let me tell you, when I got there and we were gonna go pack the book box and I noticed that they had it on the table, as a consumer that made me so happy, because I have wanted something like this forever, and this is an item that I think a lot of fancy lovers would really enjoy, so it's a win-win. So it was quiet for a while about the book box, but then we booked a trip for me and another author that's in this for us to get down to the publisher headquarters to sign all the books, because it was 100 books to sign, and also to pack the 100 books, and I have video clips of this so I can show you. It was my first time seeing them all in person. I had talked with my editor and publisher one time, and that was on that podcast episode that we did together, but I had never met her in person. We had only up until then messaged each other on Instagram and email each other, so it was our first in real life meeting. And she's my publisher, she's my editor, she's the one that handpicked my book from the other books that they got in at the moment when I first signed the contract with her, all of that jazz. So it was an amazing experience. I was so happy to meet her. With that said, let's jump into opening this book box, and I'm so excited to show you the inside of this. So we're gonna open it together. My friend and colleague Daniel packed this for me. Here we have the letter from the publishers and also the list with everything that is in the book box. Here we have the book box. Okay, let's open it together. Let's begin with cold brew balance tea. So a cold brew tea, and yeah, it's elderflower and raspberry, and it's so good. It was so good. I didn't get to test this before, so I did test it just now. It's a green tea as well, so perfect for the summer. And because of the fact that this is, released in the summertime, my book is being released on the 26th of July, they couldn't really put any hot beverages, coffee or tea, so a cold brew was perfect for this, and I didn't know about this. We have a candy. And they always tend to put candies in their book boxes because it's popular. This is a favorite from before, from their earlier book boxes. I think we can call it soft fudge, but this is a favorite of the book box fans, I guess, from before. So it was fun getting that in this as well. Then we have a print that is specific for one of the fantasy novels, which is written by Caroline Hurtig, and that's The Blå Liljan. And this is the print of the main character in that book with a quote here. It's very good quality, it's very thick paper, not really glossy at all, and I think you can see that this is generated by AI but adjusted in Photoshop to make it this pretty. I know there's different thoughts on AI and the use of AI, and I think me myself going forward, maybe when other books are being published, I will try to contact illustrators to do maybe prints like these or bookmarks, because I think that is very fun. But I do love this as well. It's so damn pretty. I do want to frame it somewhere, but I don't have enough frames. That's always the thing that happens, right? And then we have a bookmark, because you can never get enough bookmarks. And it looks like this. And this is not specific to any book. It's just specific to the fantasy genre, because they said really early on that this is gonna be a book box not focused on any of our own books because it's 3 books. 3 different authors, 3 different kind of imaginings of fantasy and what that's like. So they needed to have pieces that would fit all of the books, but at the same time, for example, we got a print for Den Blå Liljan, and another thing that I think would fit both my book and Daniel's book, but that I requested because of a thing in my book. So I would say the only book related thing that is in this book box is the print. But then we have, for example, this bookmark that is just a fantasy bookmark, and it says books are uniquely portable magic. Another thing that I didn't know was going to be in this book box is a little sticker. And I have been obsessed with stickers recently because I see all over TikTok and BookTube and such people getting their Kindle and then getting a clear case for their Kindle and putting stickers there. And I am actually thinking on getting one of those clear cases for my iPad and then collecting a bunch of stickers to put not on the iPad but like this, with a non-sticky paper here, not doing anything with it, and just arranging it in the clear case to look really pretty. But getting a fantasy inspired sticker was something that I was very excited by, and I think a lot of fantasy lovers and book lovers will like this edition in this book box. I'm drawing the tension out of it for that one specific piece that I'm very excited by with this, but I'm gonna keep going and I'm gonna keep doing it. So the next thing that I'm so excited about is a tote bag, and it's a specific tote bag for the publisher. It looks like this, and it says Proud Fantasy Reader, but in Swedish, so it's Stolt Fantasyläsare. And the rough translation from Swedish to English on this sentence right here is "This holds magical worlds." But I think it sounds much better in Swedish, and that was a bad translation. And here is the publisher logo. That's kind of their color. And I love tote bags, and I use one specifically. I can show it to you. Here's my tote bag that I use all the time during the summer. I use this when I went there to pack the book box. But this is so boring. It's just right. And of course, it works sometimes. This bag, where I can walk around and be kind of a walking advertisement for my publisher, is gonna be so much fun. And I love that it's for us fancy lovers and for just the fancy people. The one thing that I didn't know about, maybe they have said something about this in our group chat, but when they asked if there was a specific thing that we would like in the book box, I said that I would like something to do with a dagger or sword, because me, as many fancy lovers, we like daggers and we like swords and we think they're cool. And I've seen in other book boxes in like the US or the UK, for example, they have had these letter openers as daggers or swords, and I thought that was very cool. So I put that out as a suggestion, or as a necklace, or as earrings, or as like a bookmark. And so I put that out there, and they said that we need to keep the budget like low because we have 3 books in this, but they did it. In this book box we have a dagger necklace. It is in its own little pouch, plastic pouch, and I'm gonna open it with you right now. And I think I'm gonna put it on me because I'm so excited for this. I've always wanted one, and you can change if you don't like the chain, you can change that. But here we have the sword necklace. But I mean, I was so excited for this, and just I'm gonna put it on me for the rest of this video. So I was so excited for it because this looks so damn cool. So that was all the items in the book box, but now we're gonna get to the books. And it's 3 books, including my own, which I have showed you many times. It looks like this. I didn't get my own book in the book box, so I just picked this off my own shelf. So this is my copy, and it's not signed, but all of the other books in the book boxes are signed by me, and all of the authors have of course signed their books. So all of the books in the book boxes are signed, except for mine, because I didn't need another copy of my own book, you know. But then we have Den Blå Liljan, the print, which was also a gift from the author. It was not something that they had purchased for the book box. It was like a gift, a bonus item for the book box that the author herself wanted. This print is for this book. It's a sequel to Den Röda Falken, and it's an historical dystopian fantasy romance. I think there's gonna be romance in this, but it's more like a dystopian historical novel. And I love the first book, and I'm so excited to have the second one. So this was the other book in the book box. And then we have the high epic fantasy by Daniel Bresch, and that's called Den Nymska Flickan. And here's the cover for that one, spine and back, and this was also signed by the author, of course. But here we have all of the books in this book box, and when I film this, the book box is gonna be shipped in like just a couple of days. It was such a surreal and fun experience packing the book boxes with the publishers and being there, talking to them, talking about the inside information about the publishing house, and just talking about books and video games. We talked about The Sims a lot. So that was everything for this video. I hope that it was exciting and fun to see the book box and see everything in it and hear a little bit about how we created this book box, or how the publishers created this book box, and they have done such an amazing job. I love their book boxes. With that said, thank you so much for watching this video, and leave a like and a comment below. Cheers for having my first book being published as well. Gods of Rot and Ruin, my debut fantasy novel. It's a fantasy romance, it's hot and spicy, it's action filled. So thank you so much for watching. I publish a new video every week, every Thursday, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!